Information is the crucial thing that we need in our lives. Now I challenge you. Close your eyes. Now imagine yourself as if you time traveled into the world 50 years ago. Imagine the technology way back then. How does information being produced, being disseminated and absorbed? Is it via Morse code? Via paper in a bottle? Via newspaper? How does the information travel? Is it being mailed by a postman? Being seen in the street life? Or being talked about by everyone? The only way to create a message is to talk about it or write about it. It is time-consuming and expensive at the same time. Now, open your eyes. Will you be able to survive there without the stuff you hold today? Without your phones? Think about it.
And that, guys, is how we will start our presentation. So, what do you think?
Well, it's a good start. But how about we dive more into that?
Yeah, something that is closer to the topic.
A while ago, we started from the past. Why not continue it with something from the present?
I got it! So here's what I propose. Now, look at what is happening around. You have your phones and other gadgets, possibly something that you hold right now or in your pockets. And also, the internet, which includes our very own social media accounts. Yes, we are in the period where we depend and rely on the progressive advancement of technology. So if you could ever imagine that technology will vanish, we will be useless at some point. Sharing of information is also fast and readily accessible. Any kind of information can be created and shared via access through the internet.
That was exactly my point. And it's great.
I know, right? Yeah, but there's a problem. It talks about information, but our topic is multimedia.
We're really going to consume a lot of time in this project.
Yeah, and not to mention our activities in pre-cal and Gen Bio.
Guys, forgive me if I interrupt you, but Cleofe just sent me a message that he uploaded a video on YouTube entitled Multimedia and Media. So why not let's go to the internet lab to check out the video. Let's go. There you go. Here it is, guys.
Multiple media presentation can be found anywhere. Because of multiple media, we can combine modalities such as text, audio, and graphics. Information can be stored, transmitted, and presented.
Multimedia has its own production process. Advertise ideas to young people. People who create multimedia information are called authors. This process is called authoring.
We are living in a world of vast advancement. Look around, see, and create information. We are living in a world of text, visual media, sound media, and motion.
Just give me a reason, just a little bit enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts that we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the stars on our hearts that we're not broken, just bends, and we can learn to love again.
Why can't I hold you in the street? Why can't I kiss you on the dance floor? I wish that it could be like that. Why can't it be like that? 'Cause I'm yours, and nobody knows I'm in love with someone.
And because we always rely on the media, it became an extension of the human body. It also heightened our senses. For example, posting your feelings on Facebook or Twitter, we tend to put our emotion as a word and express it in our social media accounts. The generation of today use the social app as their second homes. Therefore, we tend to share things and express our feelings. With this, we feel happy and at the same time, we feel relieved.
Although we're having a difficulty in the language.
she was supposed to be with us. I think she was busy with something. In our pre-calculus, non-linear is not a line. It can start and end at any time, whereas a line needs a specific start and end point. Sorry guys, I forgot to finish my pre-cal. So, what are we talking about?
Of course! What? I'm going to get my laptop. Kenneth, let me please. So, non-linear. As Nancy have said, non-linear is not a line. Compared to media, a line is a specific sequencing of events. Say for an example, a motion or visual media. These are media that always need a specific sequencing of events. It should start with an introduction, then the climax, then the end.
Of course, so it starts with an introduction and it ends with an ending.
Well, she's right. Now to continue. Unlike visual media, multimedia does not need a specific sequencing. The creator can change the sequence and timing of the content. In this way, the users can be able to jump into a different part of the multimedia presentation. Get it? Let me present it with a graph. Wriggle again. Who's just Kenneth? It's easy. Look. In a multimedia, the representation would be a circle. Why? Because it can start at any point and then end in that same point. Whereas a visual media is a line that needs to have a specific starting point and an end point. So, comparing it to a website, this could be applied in hyperlinks. If you click one hyperlink, then go to the next hyperlink, then you will be back at the same hyperlink. Or the home page to another page, back to the home page. It's that easy.
So multimedia short can be in a loop where you can go at any point.
Yes, that's correct.
So that was the reason why multimedia is non-linear.
People back then used cassette tapes and videotapes which were in analog format. Therefore, data may be only played back according to the sequence of the data in magnetic tapes. You can only rewind and forward tapes at a limited rate and at predefined moments. So, this delays the information that you can receive.
Fairy tale.
But now, we have the so-called multimedia, which is in a digital format, enabling you to instantly access different portions of a stored data. These days, you can watch and listen to digitally stored videos and music. We can fast forward and rewind videos instantly.
Of course!
What?
Just going my up. Just going my up.
Also, many analog formats are being restored and converted to a digital format. This process is called digitalization. Digitalized media can be edited, compressed, and transferred with ease. Thus, Users can make many presentations as possible.
Filipino classic movies like we've never seen them before. Restored. Remastered. Relived. Because we all deserve to see classic films.
Multimedia is interactive. Interactivity provides users more leeway for feedback and more participation. Multimedia presentations can make use of hyperlinks, drop-down menus, or clickable tabs or buttons. In this way, users can navigate in the multimedia presentation. Interactive media allows users to get more involved not just in the content production, but also sharing the multimedia information. Interaction is an important part of mediation because this is what keeps audiences from being merely passive receivers of information.
Alright, just a few more feet, and here we are, gentlemen. The gates of Elzebub.
Good Lord. Don't panic. This is what the last 97 hours have been about.
Stay frosty. There's a horde of armed goblins on the other side of that gate guarding the Sword of Azeroth.
Warriors, unsheath your weapons. Magic wielders, raise your wands.
Lock and load. Raj, blow the gates.
Blowing the gates. Control, shift, beam.
Oh my god, so many goblins! Don't just stand there, slash and move, slash and move!
Information!
Leonard, you got one on your tail!
That's all right, my tail's prehensile. I'll swat him off.
I got him, Leonard! Tonight I spice my mead with goblin blood!
Raj, no, it's a trap. They're flanking us.
He's got me! Sheldon, he's got Raj! Use your sleep spell! Sheldon! Sheldon!
I've got the Sword of Azeroth!
Get the sword, Sheldon. Help Raj.
There is no more Sheldon. I am the Sword Master.
Leonard, look out!
Damn it, no, we're dying here.
Goodbye, peasants.
Bastard teleported.
He's selling the Sword of Azeroth on eBay.
You betrayed us for money? Who are you?
I'm a rogue night elf. Don't you people read character descriptions? Wait. Somebody just click buy it now.
I am the Sword Master!
In education, multimedia can create an environment within the presentation. With this, the learner can give inputs and ask the system to provide outputs or feedbacks. This is why multimedia presentations are part of learning packages. Guys, did you know that in a study conducted by PAREC, they have learned that the amount of information that human beings can capture from what they are exposed to is 20% from reading, 40% from what is seen or heard over a period of time, and 80% from what is asked to be done. As you can see, there are people that can learn from what is asked to be done.
I believe the code for that 80% of yours would be experience is the best teacher.
Exactly.
So, Kenneth, if I ask a question, so, for example, that I would be courting a girl, so, I could learn a little bit from reading, I could learn more from what I can see from movies, but I can best learn from experience. So, if that I can ask advice from my parents, from friends like that. Is that what you're saying for that?
Yes, that's a very good example, Dwayne.
Then I should ask for an advice to be able to court Marjorie.
Yes, but I think we should finish this round.
You're right. And as the saying says, true love waits. So let's finish our MIL.
We're at the basic requirements.
For college application?
No, basic requirements of multimedia content. Guys, we're near.
Well, there are hardware and software.
Guys, maybe we should change our location because, it's noisy and DLC is practicing. So let's go find another location.
There are hardware and software requirements of a multimedia presentation in terms of playback or storage and production or processing. Usually, individual modalities like videos and pictures are in large file sizes. Thus, it will also require larger computer memory capacity. Also, it needs a powerful processor for editing, manipulation, and for presentation.
Oh! 6 hours later. we know they're coming?
They're coming. Ready? Okay, come on, guys. Come on! Okay. Be pitch quiet. Just walk in the park.
How do we know they're coming?
They're coming. Ready?
Home entertainment involves high amount of interactivity, which enables users to specify movies they would like to watch. Enables retrieval of media from archives without the need for specifying textual descriptions. Used in computer-based games, audio or video on-demand systems, content-based storage and retrieval technology, or CBSR. Educational purposes. With this, you don't need to spend time away from your office. Plus, people can learn at their own pace, and full-time instructors are not required. Information kiosks. With this, information is accessed through a touch screen and viewed on a monitor. Specific use is in multilingual product catalogs. Corporate presentations. It emphasizes the salient features and activities of a company, its products, its business partners, by incorporating multimedia elements along with textual descriptions. Communication and networks. It allows real-time interactions between people who need to work together but cannot be in the same place at the same time. And because unnecessary travel is eliminated, it provides social benefits in the environment, like conservation of natural resources and reduction in pollution levels. Medicine. It is used for complicated surgical procedures that enable doctors to provide better consultations that help in the growth of telemedicine. It could also serve as an expert system. Specifically used in high-quality magnetic resonance 3D images and archives of X-ray images, CT scans, ultrasonography images. Content-based storage and retrieval systems, or CBSR. It is immensely helpful, especially in cases where there are no additional or prior information about the person in question. Specific use, fingerprint matching, and other similar applications. Engineering applications. It enables engineers to develop software representations of products from various viewpoints, rotate, scale, and move parts and portions, zoom on to critical parts, and try out various combinations before deciding on the final product implementation. Specific use, computer-aided design, or CAD, and computer-aided manufacturing, or CAM. Electronic shopping. It is immensely useful to e-commerce practices. It can also be useful in providing after-sales services and suggests simple steps for troubleshooting. Specific use is to customize presentations for consumer and industrial products. Business. product display through multimedia presentation, which saves space, inventory, and distribution. Tourism and travel industry. It is a multimedia system implementing an intelligent travel agent software that would enable the user to specify his or her travel needs and budget, and then ask the system to find places that satisfy these requirements.
As we ended our travel and exploration, ideas started to pop out in our minds, creating conclusions and realizations. Walking around, we saw people use multimedia anytime and anywhere. Compared to the last decade, its use is steadily increasing. We realize that this new era is not to be described without the words technology and multimedia. It is obvious that multimedia created a huge impact to our society. Without it, we may still be living in a gray-colored world. Multimedia is soon to be disseminated in different forms. It may either be in the form of text, images, audio, animation, or videos. These forms continuously evolve, giving its users the information they need and desire. The interactivity of multimedia made its users more involved in these activities, wherein they can participate and give their feedbacks. Its nonlinearity provides convenience due to its accessibility to change and jump into another information. Information is not always beneficial. It can be erroneous. And as multimedia influences us, this might become a hindrance in our development. Yes, people read, discover, and share things out, making a person a vessel of information. This truly proves that information is everywhere. A while ago, we started from the
transmitted and presented.
Think about it.
Not to mention our activities in curriculum and Gen Bio.
And that, guys, wala na.
We may have a huge problem, but we have a plan.
We are living in a world of fast and fast.
Iya, susugad ang pin.
Pwede mo naman kami. Kadang pimpos ko kami. Di man, di man. Makinig sa pinagpalit ko. Bakit? Will you be able to survive there without the stuff you hold today? Without your things? Think about it.
we were forced to change location because of the sound and yes, because of the noise. And Kenneth here is needed in this practice for the volleyball, so we may have a huge problem, but we have a plan.
Smiling siya. Ay, sa bagay, matalim mo. Inot yung manhid kayo tsaka sa smiling.
Pero bigla pa kung ano.